Hello everybody, my name is Benji, and I am here to ask you kind people to please GoFundMe. I am an artist, and I'm looking for a little bit of assistance. I'm asking for 1,500, of which this money will go to help purchase items for art shows and trade shows, stuff like that. Currently, I have a tent, just the top, and then I have a really flimsy easel. It's very light, it blows over the wind, and I no longer have a table because I don't know where it is. So your money will help me purchase some sidewalls for the tent, which will come in very handy to really keep out the wind. A new table, folding table, something light and compact. A stable easel, maybe two. A poster bin, and possibly some materials to build a movable partition so that I can hang whatever I want to hang from it. And that would be awesome. That would greatly help me move some product. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. Again, my name is Benji, and if you haven't seen my art before, which you will hear shortly, please go check me out at bengjie.net. It's bengjie.net. I'm also on DeviantArt. Just look up Benji, and there might be a Facebook link below. Also, or just I think it's facebook.com/gallery Benji. And take a look at some of my stuff. I am 36, and I was born with muscular dystrophy. And about 6 years ago, I wasn't really able to work. I tried looking for a new job, but I was kind of kidding myself at the time. I was in very bad shape, and just bad choices, and just, my muscular dystrophy progressed a little bit. So now I walk with a cane. Probably need to use a wheelchair every now and then when I go to the concerts or something like that. But for the most part, I get around okay, and art really helps me do that. Also, I believe that I can be somewhat of a selling artist. I don't need to be rich and famous, but I'd like to share my stuff, and I'd like to do it affordably, and I'd like to, supplement my income to help kind of pay for just bills and stuff, and maybe more art supplies. That being said, one of my art style, which again you'll see here shortly, is I started drawing in ballpoint pen, and then in high school, and mainly I've been primarily a drawer. And about 3 years ago, I picked up painting, love it, and screen printing. And now I kind of incorporate everything all together. Multimedia projects. I love working with crayon and ink and pen and pencil and all of it. Also, most of my, I don't really paint on canvases. I use a lot of recycled items. Cardboard, packing paper, anything I can find that I can paint right over. That's what I use. I like to use my money for the actual supplies, like for pens and brushes and ink and paint. That's where my money will go to when it comes to art supplies. And because I'll just find this stuff, paper and stuff laying around everywhere, and I use that to paint on. That being said, let's get on to the rewards. So for $10, you will receive an envelope full of stickers and buttons that I print myself here. They're printed with my original work. So I can probably fit anywhere from 5 to 10 buttons probably in an envelope. And I will ship that right off to you, and you can share them with your friends. Trade them with the kids. $25 will get you a piece of art of my choice, a Probably nothing bigger than 8.5 by 11. Also, it won't be framed. It'll just be the art itself. And actually, you can, if you do go for this reward, you can kind of give me a suggestion, such as, this is for my kid's bedroom, this is for my man cave, you know, something. I listen to heavy metal, I listen to whatever, hip hop, and I can kind of pick and choose what would suit you best. For $50, you will actually get to tell me what you would like to have drawn. I will draw it in ballpoint pen, and again, nothing bigger than 8.5 by 11, and just the raw art, no frames. I don't do very many commissions, and once you see my style, you'll kind of understand that I don't necessarily go for realism, but I'm not exactly always abstract, except, you know, in here. So $50 gets you a commission, 8.5 by 11, and so there. So $100 will get you a larger piece of original art. So I'm going to set you down, let's see, and show you what we got. I apologize. I'm just going to run through these, hold them up, and kind of show you what I got. And kind of just chat along the way. This is a screen print with some metallic blue, and I think this is pastel. Also, there's a limit of 10 $100 donations. Oh, that's upside down. And that's just to make sure you guys don't take all my supply of finished goods, because I need stuff to sell. Again, you can see this is just some packing paper that I'd found, and you know, I like working with these crumpled, thrown away paper. Here's a really pretty one I like. Wish I could find a frame for this. I don't know if you can see the surfer dude there at the bottom. And that's pen and ink and all kinds of madness. Here's a nude. Did this a while ago, and this is actually on. You can see the cellophane on the back side. This was a bag of dog food that I cut and, you know, sacrificed to the gods of art. Cardboard. This is just a screen print. Here is one of my recent works. This is also on packing paper. And you'll see that a lot of the stuff is, this paper is beat up, and I like that. It gives it a really good texture and a life, I think. So again, these are $100. Most of these I can roll up and send in a tube. Some of these, obviously I'll have to send, like this is matted, glued to this cardboard, so I would have to send you this and some kind of flat rate. If you live in the area, I welcome you to, if you make the $100 donation or not, I welcome you to stop by and check out these pieces for yourself, because they look fantastic in natural lighting. And a lot of this stuff has fluorescent colors, and sometimes they have glow and dark colors. I know it's kind of gaudy for an artist to want to get into that kind of stuff, but like I said, I like working with everything. and I don't know, I think it just looks cool. This paper, it's got this gloss to it. Some of it's from the paint itself, but this paper is actually recycled window signage. So like if you go to a store and they have a big window and they have like lettering on the front, that lettering comes attached to a sheet like this. And so a friend of mine gave me a whole bunch of that paper because, you know, they didn't know what they could do with it. And it's really cool because on one side it's glossy and it just really makes everything pop. Here's an older piece. This is one of the first pieces I did about 2 years ago. Was messing with paint and drawing large. That's the other thing I just started picking up is drawing much larger. As you can see, also, don't just think of it as a reward. Think of it as you're saving my art from my own destruction. Because I just don't have a tendency to take good care of my stuff because I have to put it somewhere and I don't really have a lot of space. This is also a newer piece. Not sure which way this goes. Still working on figuring that out. Very proud of this drawing. See if I can get close, so you can give it a good look. This is on brown paper grocery bag. More cardboard. And here's my bigger pieces. I love these right here. This thing is just massive. But this is also on that window signage. And I drew this. I did this last year. And it's crayon, watercolor, or no, ink, crayon, and yeah, ink. And one more for you. Also, if you come here, you can see some of my framed work that is available for purchase. Unfortunately, I'm not offering those. Well, you know what? If you come in, sure, $100, they're yours. But unfortunately, I can't ship them. So yeah. Anyway, last piece. This was lots of fun for me to paint. It's mostly ink, India ink, and again, it's on that on this window signage paper, and it's pretty big. So it's coming up, man. This is a long video. So these are all available for $100. Again, there's a limit of 10, and I do have one more reward. Unfortunately, I can't show it to you because it's folded up and put away, and it's massive. So for $500, you will get this great big wall piece. It's also on packing paper. When I found the paper, I mean, this thing was massive. It's like 3 sheets of this thick brown packing paper that's more or less bonded together, and I think it was used to wrap a washing machine or something. And so it's got to be bigger than 5 by 6 feet, easy. And it's a painting I think I have a link to it below, but basically if you donate 500, that thing is yours. It's pretty awesome, and it won't ruin the surprise too much, but it looks great in the black light, I'm sure, and there is some glow-in-the-dark ink in it as well. And that actually was one of my first pieces that I started painting on, and I just slowly worked on it over about 2 years. So it's a pretty special piece. So again, thank you so much for your time, especially if you watch this whole thing, and please GoFundMe. Good night.